Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm on my way right now to go meet Coach Hulst in the rack so we can film the 2020 track and field and cross country award presentation. It's a bummer that we can't do this in person, and I'm sorry we can't do that, but given everything that's going on, this is the next best thing to do. So hopefully you've all been safe. Hopefully everything is going well with classes. This is a long one, and I'm going to warn you. So grab some popcorn, grab something to drink, and enjoy the show, all right? I'll check y'all inside. We just got here. All right. You knew I was gonna come out here in a suit, right? Welcome to the track and field and cross country award presentation. All right, welcome to the 2019-2020 Mount Mercy Award Ceremony. It sucks that we have to do it like this, but we're doing it like this nonetheless. And you knew that Coach Hulst and I had to be extra and add a little fanfare to it. So hopefully everybody's healthy, everybody's safe, classes are winding down. Like I said, we're sorry that we can't do this in person because we know it'll be a lot more fun to do this in person, but happy that we can reach you all nonetheless. So we had an amazing 3/4 of a year. You guys should be extremely proud of everything that you've done and everything that you were able to accomplish in such a short window of time. I'll let Coach talk about a lot of the crazy things that happened cross country season, and we'll wrap up on everything, but it was truly an amazing year and you guys should be proud of that.
Yeah, absolutely. It was really fun to be a part of this year, and like I said, really sad that it got cut short and that we can't do the celebration right now together. Hopefully things clear up and we can do something this fall and bring people back to do a celebration in person. But really right now, like we felt like we need to be able to celebrate what you all did, and so we wanted to take time to do that and to really, again, celebrate award winners, but really celebrate this entire team this year.
Yeah. So we're going to go a little bit in chronological order about some of the recap of the year. So I'll let Coach talk about the cross season and the amazing thing that our men and women did during that season.
Yeah. So first off, obviously, the biggest was that the women won the conference title. First, yeah, right here. It's pretty. The banner, is my blanket at night. So. First Heart title for the program, first solo conference Heart title in school history here since joining the Heart. So big accomplishment. Also helped punch their ticket to nationals automatically, which was really cool, and led the way with the conference champ individually too. So that was really fun to be a part of. Also came away with an individual qualifier on the men's side. And Jacob Blackman. So really cool to have that tradition of being represented by both genders at the national meet. And then to do that with real student athletes. All 8 members that competed were academic All-American. So they were taking care of work in the classroom and obviously running, and that's a testament to them, and that's a testament to this entire team. Those kinds of successes don't happen without a real supportive family here.
Right. And Coach glossed over one big thing too. On top of all the great things that we did, we had a Coach of the Year award given to this man right here. That plaque is not up here. I know we probably should have been actually put it up here.
No, because that's a team award. That doesn't happen without a great fall assistant coach here.
Did you notice the emphasis on assistant coach?
But also just with athletes bought in and fighting for each other. So really that's a program award. That's not a coach award to me.
Yeah. Like you said, it's the collective, and I love that so much about our program is it's a collective. It's not just a one thing that one person we get behind. No, it was everybody, propped everybody else up. And that led over into a great indoor track and field season. We started off in December, so right after nationals for cross. I got off the plane and immediately started planning for our track meet coming up that we had at Ambrose, and I mean we had a national qualifier the first meet out, and that really set the tone for what the indoor season was going to be. We had just an overarching view for our indoor season. We had 10 school records that were set in 5 meets. We lost a meet. Yep. So in 5 meets, we were able to set 10 school records. Now, and Coach just reminded me of this, last year we set 24 school records as a program, and we were already at 10 through the indoor season. That's an amazing feat to say you didn't even get a full season and you still were able to dominate in that way. And it's not even that we just breezed past some of these school records, no, we smashed the school records that we had. And to cap that all off with a 3rd place finish at our indoor conference meet was huge, and it was amazing, and I am so proud of what our women were able to do on the men's side to come back, and a lot of those school records were set at the conference meet, and they came ready to roll, they came ready to do some things, and we were hungry coming into that outdoor season because we knew how well the indoor season had gone. And just to have that, like I said, I can't even reiterate, 10 school records is crazy. After we came back from nationals, and I guess let's not even gloss over nationals and the crazy stuff we had there. What did Andy do at nationals?
2-time All-American.
Luke, top 15 in the long, and then came right back and All-American in the triple jump, and was that close to his all-time PR, which was set on an outdoor track in California where it's always warm, and he did that here. And then Rachel, to come back from finishing 12th place the year before in the pent, she finishes 6th place. So that's just crazy. Then we also had our 4x team there too, and that is how many years in a row?
3 in a row.
3 years in a row we have a women's 4x8 team at nationals. Like, these aren't small feats that you all were able to do. What else did I miss?
Vanessa finishing 9th in the country in the 5K with taking a minute off the school record. But like I said, on top of that, like the fact that this program had 34 student athletes on the fall dean's list, I mean that's a huge portion of our team, and just a testament again to you guys continuing to stay balanced and focused, and hopefully we have those kind of numbers for the spring.
Yeah. And even looking back, there's something rare that our women's program did too. In the fall, we were a top 25 team at nationals, and indoor track and field, we were a top 25 team at nationals. There were only, how many teams in the nation to do that?
We were one of 12 teams.
12 teams in the nation to have that happen. And those other 12 teams are perennial top 10 programs. And to say that we're in that same rank, we need to be mentioned in that same breath, is huge. That is so big. And congratulations everybody for accomplishing that, because that is a huge accomplishment. Yeah, so that is our 3/4 of a season. And we were just talking before I hit record on the camera, we were on track to do the same thing outdoors. And that discouraged me for 1 second after hearing Coach say that. All that did was encourage me. It started off as a discouragement, and then it ended up being an encouragement. Like, what else can we accomplish? If this is what we can do shorthanded, what's going to happen when we get the full thing? So hopefully that makes everybody else hungry to come back in the years to come and to keep adding to the legacy that this group started this year. It's crazy. I don't even have words for it. That's just an amazing, and I'm super honored, and I'm happy to be a part of this program and what you all have been able to accomplish. So that's our season recap in a nutshell. I don't know how long that took, but that is our recap in a nutshell. All right, so to kick off the award portion of this ceremony, you may have noticed we've got a little bit of clutter of accomplishments right here. So Tad's aunt, Coach Hulst, excuse me, I'm comfortable with Coach right now because you all athletes aren't around. But so his aunt was able to come up with these cool custom bowls. So that's what the team awards are going to be this year, fully customized with your name on it and all that. And we thought it'd be really cool. I loved how these turned out for the cross country awards, and Coach Hulst came up with a great idea to have these for our team awards. So this is what you'll be receiving with your name on it and everything else. So we're going to start right away with the Newcomer of the Year on the women's cross country side.
Yeah, so first off, thank you, Aunt Celeste, for the bowls, and everyone loves them, and I think they loved them for the meet awards, and hopefully these are keepsakes for our award winners for their life. But yeah, getting into the cross country women's Newcomer of the Year, we will pull our envelope out.
Extra, remember?
Yeah. And our Newcomer of the Year is Hallie Kephart. Hallie had a big time freshman year for us. She was in our top 7 every meet. She ran as our number 6 at both conference when we won the title, and at nationals when the women finished 21st in the nation, and had the best team finish in program history. For a freshman to come in and she was consistent week in and week out when we were competing, really with the right attitude every day, showing up to practice, putting the work in, bought into being the best she could be, but also in supporting her teammates. And to have that consistency in a freshman in the top 7, she had a huge first year, and really fun to be a part of. And so, yeah, I think it was a pretty easy decision there as far as, she was the only freshman to be in that top 7. So congratulations, Hallie.
All right, next up we're going to do Newcomer of the Year on the women's side, on the track side. So for this year, the 2019-2020 season, I almost said indoor season because that's all we had, but the Newcomer of the Year is Allie Schrager. Allie is a transfer from NIAC for us this year. She immediately came in and made an impact for us. Right in the fall, she came in ready to work, and the growth from her as a person, she told me at one point that she was shy, and I was like, I don't have no idea where that came from, because she just instantly got along with everybody. The look on her face and the willingness when we told her that she was going to be on the national 4x8 team, she just accepted and was ready to roll. And that's the big thing about Allie, is she's always ready to roll. Willingness to learn new events, willingness to give her all in those events and to help out her teammates. There were so many workouts where Rachel would be outside doing cold workouts and Allie would be right along there with her. And for her to come in as a ex-cross-country mid-distance runner, and we had her running 60-meter hurdles and gearing up for the 400-meter hurdles, is just a testament to her and her work ethic. So, Allie, congratulations on being our women's Newcomer of the Year. All right, so now we're going to move on to the men's side of things. So we're going to start off with the men's Newcomer of the Year for the 2019-2020 season. And for that award,
on the track side.
Then we're going to go over to the cross, sorry. So for the track side, sorry, I preemptively opened the envelope. We're going to give the Newcomer of the Year award to Mitchell Miller. Mitchell, this is his freshman year, and the way that he looks and acts, you would think that he would be going on to being an upperclassman, a junior or senior. He came in right away. I joked with his mom at orientation and said, I'm going to name him Rep Count, because I know that we're going to have to stop him from doing too much work, and I was exactly right. He was always in the weight room. He was always trying to get extra reps, and the growth that he was able to make, he did a super good job of coming in. He was almost always the last person out of the weight room, and that's just a testament to him. And even in the classroom, he was on Dean's List. He did an amazing job this year. In the conference, he placed 6th in the weight throw in a tough conference as far as it goes on the throw side. He ended up the indoor season and his freshman campaign as being number 2 in the indoor shot and number 2 in the indoor weight all time. And that's a huge accomplishment for never touching the weight before your freshman year. And who knows what would have happened if we would have had an outdoor season. The disc was calling his name, but we have more years to come for that. And Mitch, just want to say congratulations. Newcomer of the Year, men's track and field.
All right, now on to the men's cross country Newcomer of the Year. We will open the envelope here.
We really have an envelope, y'all. I hope you enjoy the extraness of all this.
And the winner is Oscar Peanut Lopez. So Oscar came in again as a freshman. Really, I would say considered himself more of a mid-distance type guy in high school, but he adapted. Came in hungry, worked his butt off, and really had a phenomenal first fall cross country season. He ran as our number 5 at some meets. Was our number 6 guy at conference on a brutally tough course. And that's a long season for a mid-distance convert. But he was coming through 5K around 40 seconds faster than his high school 5K PR with 2 extra K to go. So to make that kind of leap that quick and to have that maturity and that fight to really be competitive and push himself to become better and take that step right away. Always ready to work every single day. Was awesome to see and definitely a well-deserved award for him. So congrats. All right, our next award is going to be the most improved. So for the 2019-2020 cross country women's most improved runner, the award goes to Jessica Hulst. So Jessica last year in 2018 wasn't running in the fall. She was injured. She really took on a manager role, being a team photographer, videographer, started getting healthy a little bit. She battled injury stuff for a long time here. And through working together and just patience, and really, like I said, she invested in her teammates. She began to, finally we figured it out and started getting her healthy. And so from not running a single race in 2018 in the cross country season to running 7 meets, but not just running 7 meets, she was our number 5 runner at conference, helped us seal the conference win by 5 points. And then again was our 5th runner at cross country nationals, helping the women finish the highest they've ever finished at 21st in the nation. That's a huge leap. And again, a testament to just her work ethic, her patience, and really, just fighting for her teammates in those races. Because again, she's not running without pain. She battled pain but fought through it and figured out a way to maintain it and get the work in and use her desire to be great and to help her team be great. So to go, like I said, to go from almost being a manager role to being our 5th runner this fall was huge and a very, very well deserved honor to be the most improved award winner. So congrats.
All right, so for this next award, the women's most improved track athlete of the year. This year it goes to Rachel Gadeen. Like I said earlier, she finished 12th in the nation in the pent last year at nationals and was able to jump 6 spots and finish 6th place and earn All-American status. That's huge, and that in itself is a great improvement, but the way that she mentally attacked all of her events this year was huge, and having to adapt to 3 new coaches basically trying to push her to the next level. She took to the middle distance workouts that Coach Hulst put her through outside in the cold bundled up, to the new hurdle workouts, to the new high jump workouts, all the new things that she was able to do, and each step of the way she improved. Watching her run a 255 800 and watching her run a 235 800 was so night and day. The 255 looked like she had ran a marathon and her 235 looked like she ran 100. And it's just crazy the amount of improvement she made in the season, but really the amount of improvement that she's made year to year. It's huge and it's big, and so Rachel, congratulations on being most improved for this year. All right, now we're going to move on to the men's most improved on the track and field side. So this year for the men's track and field side, most improved is going to go to Nick Jordan. Nick had a really good indoor season this year. He came in December and ran his PR in the 400. Now that PR just wasn't his indoor PR, it was his outdoor PR. So he opened up his indoor season faster than he finished his outdoor season. And I feel like that's just a huge testament to, you're not supposed to do that, by the way. You're not supposed to necessarily be faster indoor than you are outdoor. And he figured out a way to do it. And that growth that he had, he came in ready to work. We found his window. Anytime I asked him, are you ready for this 8? No. You ready for 15? No. 1,000? No. I really like in between that 400 and 800 range and kind of in that 600 niche. So we found his niche and we found out where he wanted to be. But he showed great improvement. I mean, he just kept getting faster throughout the indoor season. It was one of the last meets of the year, he ran his total PR. And so that was just going to lead right into an outdoor season where I know he was going to get faster. So this year, men's most improved on the track and field side goes to Nick Jordan.
All right, and for the men's most improved cross-country runner of the year, the winner is Hunter Hampshire. So Hunter came in, transferred from Kirkwood, had been out of competitive running for a couple of years here. And the improvement that he made week to week, again, just a testament to the way he worked. His first 8K, he ran 35:28, or 35 mid, and by the end of the season, he dropped nearly 4 minutes off that and ran mid 31s for 8K. That doesn't happen, but that he did it again because he was willing to show up every day, put in the work that he needed to do, and I think one of my highlights was seeing his kick at the end of the Loyola meet. I mean, he battled the guy down the line. Like our team that was there was cheering him, getting super excited. Like he showed wheels, he showed fight, and it was cold and windy that day and muddy. But that was who he was all season, and the fight that he showed to be the best he could be, and that's what brought him such a big improvement through the season. So congratulations, Hunter. All right, our next award is the MVP. So we will start with the women's cross country MVP. And the winner is Vanessa Cortez. So Vanessa has not just had a great year, she's had a great career. I think she's solidified herself as the best cross country and long distance runner in program history. You know, this year alone, she was the Midwest region runner of the year in the cross country season. She was conference champ in cross country. I told her that she didn't need to take the lead early, and she couldn't sit longer than about 400 meters and took off on the field and won it going away. She finished in the top 75 2 years in a row in the nation in cross country, and she's the only one to do that in program history. But I think the biggest thing that Vanessa has is that she set the tone for what it takes to be successful in the way that she attacks the work and with the attitude and the support. You know, when things didn't go her way, she was right there celebrating her teammates' accomplishments. And I think just the character and the way that she took on and approached things is why this is a big reason why this team did exactly what they did this year, winning the conference title and being 21st in the nation, is because of her leadership as a captain and the success that she's brought because of her attitude and work ethic. So, Nessa, you're the real MVP.
All right, so next up we're going to do the women's track MVP. This year, the women's track MVP is going to go to Annie Ertz.
Like Vanessa, Annie did stuff this program hasn't seen, and is really rare even nationally. During the indoor season, I mean, she lit the track on fire every single time she stepped on it. In all 4 events, from the 800, 1K, mile, and 3K, she broke the school record and hit a standard qualifying in her first attempt in them. She also helped the women's 4x8 qualify for nationals for the 3rd year in a row. So that's crazy stuff. And again, that was just her stepping on the track with desire to do something that we knew was pretty possible, but you know, again, she made it happen. And then to go on and be conference champ twice individually and help 2 relays as well. And then nationally, she came home with 2 All-American honors, 4 races in a 3-day span with the best of the best, and she came away with a 6th place finish in the mile and a 3rd place finish in the 1K. She was the first Mount Mercy athlete to win 2 All-American honors in running events at one national championship. Just unbelievable stuff, and so, I mean, just, yeah, easily the MVP this year. So congrats.
Congratulations. All right, so now we're going to move on to men's track and field MVP for the 2019-2020 season. This year, the men's MVP is going to go to Luke Nicholson. Luke had an amazing indoor season. We talked about getting a national qualifier out of our first meet. He was a national qualifier out of our first meet. And he grinded. He's really hard on himself, but he grinded every single meet. I felt bad for him on a few meets where we did the high jump and the long jump at the same time, and he was running back and forth, changing his shoes, but he's ending up still winning the events that he's in. Like, he came through and he had a goal in his head and he was on a mission this year, and he accomplished that. Conference and the long jump didn't go as we expected. It didn't. And the way that he bounced back for the rest of the meet to become conference champ in the high jump, and then conference champ in the triple jump, and then to qualify in the high jump and to hit an A qualifying mark in the triple jump that day, if you would have told me that Luke would have done that last year, he and I probably would have laughed. That wouldn't have happened. He had so much growth. We even got him running out on the track this year. So in every way possible, he wanted to help the team. And I remember having a conversation with him, and he asked, how many more events can he get in so he can score that many more points for the team? And that's what he was all about, is trying to put the team in a better position. And I appreciate him so much for that, and I appreciate all the hard work that he did, and that he got the payoff, and he got to stand on that podium at nationals and be an All-American, because I know that was part of his goal. So looking forward in the future, he already said next year is going to be like a movie. So we're putting it out there in the open, and we're just going to congratulate you for this year, though, and look forward to next year. So Luke, congratulations on most valuable athlete for the 2019-2020 indoor track season.
All right, so our next award goes to the men's cross country MVP. And the winner is Jacob Blackman. Blackman had an incredible senior cross country season. I mean, the jump that he made just from last year to this year was huge. Consistent. He was our #1 every single meet. And I mean, just ran with a whole new level of confidence and determination, and just took his training to another level. It was a lot more of holding him back a little bit, so that we could take advantage of the races. You know, he loves to work, loves to grind, wants to be the toughest out there, and that showed, and that carried over, that brought that success. You know, I think to go into cross country, I mean, this cross country conference is tough. And you know, he knew that he had to have the right race to qualify for nationals. And he executed the plan perfectly. On a tough course, hilly course, he stayed patient, just waited for guys to roll back to him and ate him up early to finish 7th in the conference, punch his ticket to nationals, and again, keep that tradition of representing the Mustangs at nationals, And same thing again. He was an academic All-American. So really about what we're about here is being successful at both ends, and Blackman did that, and was, like I said, the #1 runner for our team every single week, every single meet this fall, and easily the team MVP with his consistency there. So congratulations, Jacob.
All right, so we have one last award, and this is a very special award for Coach Hulst and I. It's the Teammate of the Year award. And we only give out 2 of those, one for the cross-country program and one for the track and field program. And a little bit of the history behind that award is Coach Hulst and I have a vision for this program that we both share, that we both hold very strongly towards each other, about being family first, about being the right teammate, about doing the right things, being a great student. It embodies our vision for what a great Mustang would be. So we choose one of these every single year to honor, and because these athletes, in our opinion and in our views, they have set the bar for what a great teammate is. So that's what this award is, and it's special for both he and I, and congratulations to the athletes who get this, but we'll let Coach Hulst start off with his choice.
All right, so, and these are our choices. We talk about them combined, so.
Yeah. Fair enough, yes.
So the cross-country teammate of the year is Allison Woods. So Allison is, like you said, the epitome of a teammate. I mean, she is super selfless, willing, ready and willing to put, the teammates' needs in front of hers. Sometimes I've told her that she needs to, almost flip that and focus on herself a little more, because she does, really make sure to take care of her teammates so well. She's always willing to, support them any way she can, whether it's helping study, having them over for meals, just really, she's been a leader since I've got here, since I've known her for this program, and she is really about the family culture that we have here. So thank you for all you've done, Allison, and congratulations.
All right, so now we're going to do the track and field teammate of the year. This year, the track and field teammate of the year goes to Connor Christopherson. There is so much that we could say about Connor and what he's done to the team and for the university as a whole. From being a transfer in, he immediately took to the team and trying to make the team better, and doing the little things, encouraging people, cheering when he's not running, taking video when he is running, taking the time to wish his teammates luck before he takes care of his business. This past indoor nationals, we asked Connor to come along to keep Luke company on the trip, and he did it without question and was ready to pay for himself the whole way through. He was like, I'll pay for my hotel, I'll pay for my food, I just want to be there. Any way that you need me to help. And I love that about Connor, that without question, he will do those things. And it's not just him. He just doesn't think about himself and how much better he can make himself. He thinks about how much better he can make his teammates and the coaches, and he'll check in on us, and he's got our back no matter what, and I appreciate that a lot for him. And like with all the teammate of the years, like it's a tough shoe to fill, and I feel like the 2 that we've had this year fill those shoes. So congratulations, Connor, on teammate of the year. Hopefully it means a lot to you. It means a lot to us to give you that award.
All right, so this concludes the award ceremony for this year. Again, congratulations to all our award winners, but really congratulations to everyone that was part of this year's team. You guys did so much together, and really it was a program effort, and everything that was accomplished on the track and field and on the cross country course, and in the classroom. Every single person on this team contributed to, and we're so thankful for the opportunity to spend that time with you. Unfortunate that we couldn't have it, that we had to have it cut short, but again, we wanted to really get a chance to celebrate all you've done, and are so thankful for you all.
Yeah. When Coach Hulst and I sat down and we laid out our vision, I couldn't think of a better season to have implemented into that. Like our vision was exactly what happened this season was exactly what our vision was. And I love that. I had so much fun this year with everybody. And I think I have a story of something that happened, something either crazy or funny or whatever, with almost every athlete on the team. And I love that we can say that. I love that we have that, and I'm proud that this year was the year we were able to implement that. Like Coach said, it's a bummer that we lost out on it. But what encourages me, like I said earlier, is the fact of what we accomplished in such a short window. You all should be extremely proud of that. And I hope to continue the legacy that we started, from the go-karts to the overnight trips. Fortunately, we didn't have bed bugs this year, so we just had a lot of fun this year, and we had a lot of success, and I hope that continues out into the future. So as we look into the future, down the line, we want to try to get together, so as soon as we're allowed to gather in groups of 2. You know what I noticed? We didn't really social distance as well in this video at all. So as soon as we're able to get together as a group, we definitely want to plan something out. Alumni weekend and homecoming weekend next year, we definitely want to plan something out so we can actually see you in person, because as much as it sucks for you all to sit here and watch this and be not with each other, it sucks for us too. We really want to be around you guys and to celebrate all the successes together, but we're going to find a time to do it. So thanks for watching today. Congratulations again, like Coach Hulst said, to all the award winners, and congratulations to everybody on finishing this track and field season and their cross country season. It was great, and we're going to look forward for better and bigger things to come.